Good morning, guys. Getting a reasonably early start to the morning, unlike yesterday. And you may notice I am dressed a little bit snazzier than I normally would be. Hey, my English muffin is done. But the reason that I'm kind of dressed up today, not really dressed up, just nicer than a t-shirt and shorts, is because, as I started to tell you yesterday, I have to go on a little road trip today. As I've been saying for the last few weeks now, I'm in the process of trying to get this global entry thing. Should make it easier to go through customs, to go through security at airports, things like that. And today is my interview for that. As I told you, I got the conditional pre-approval just a little while back, and I thought it was going to be November before I could actually get in there to get an appointment. But I kept an eye on it, and September 24th was the first open day I was able to find. Actually, I found one on the 23rd, but I found that on the 22nd. It was a little weird to say, hey, by the way, I'm going to be out of the office tomorrow to go to this thing when I'd already told them the day after that. Anyway, time for a little bit of breakfast. Well, I am on the road on my way to the Global Entry Office, the Customs Border Protection Office. So got a little over an hour till I get there. I'm going to be on the interstate most of the way. Grabbed a quick bite to eat while I was on my way as well, just because of the timing. It is right at lunchtime right now, and I'm going to be there who knows how long. So wanted to make sure that I was full. Well, I've made it onto the interstate, heading north at this point, all going well. I've got hopefully about 45 minutes left till I'm there, maybe a little bit more than that. I'm definitely going to arrive about a half an hour early, but I'm okay with that. It gives me a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of time, in case there's traffic, in case I need to stop and find a restroom or something. It's always nice to show up a little bit early. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier or not, but I've got a little time, so we might as well talk about it. I've been working on that quadcopter build, as I showed you guys last night, and I keep finding videos about it, about different kinds of smaller quadcopter builds like this, and it's becoming pretty apparent that I'm definitely missing a part. So what I'm probably going to have to do is go out to a hobby shop or order online. I don't really want to order it online because I'd rather get this video done sooner. So I may try to find a hobby shop. I know there's one in Lexington, and we've got some good reasons to go to Lexington, so may end up doing that sometime this weekend. I know one of you guys in the comments mentioned a Eternigy 9X, which is a receiver and a transmitter, and it comes from Hobby King, so that may be an option. For whatever reason, I guess I just didn't even think it was going to need a receiver. My mistake entirely. My bladder is entirely too small. We are about half an hour into the trip so far, and I had to stop for a restroom break already. Good job. But we're back on the interstate within a matter of like 5 minutes, so that's not bad. Well, I'm here. At least I think this is the place. It keeps saying your destination is here, so I'm gonna go ahead and head into the building, see what happens. I can't take the camera in with me, at least I don't think I can. If I can do anything, I'll pull out the 1+2 and film with that a little bit. Wish me luck. Well, that was quick and entirely painless. I had somebody, basically what happens, I'll give you the quick walkthrough. You walk into the office, it's just, in my case, it was just you walk into the office and there's a door that says Global Entry, and then a little picture frame that said, wait here, an officer will come get you. So I sat down and I waited for 10 minutes maybe. 3 other people came out during that time, and one of the people stopped and looked at me real quick and said, it's painless, don't even worry about it. So that took a lot of pressure off. So a couple of minutes after that, an officer opened the door, came out and said, come on in, took my passport, my driver's license, and the piece of paper saying Global Entry on it. Went back and did some stuff, said watch this video. The video was basically explaining the whole process of how you use Global Entry to go through customs, how you use the kiosks and everything, and what you can do wrong that will actually have it taken away from you, which, good to know. However, went back into the office with the officer, and the first thing they said to me was, you look entirely different from your passport photo. Like, ridiculously different. So I had to explain, back when I had my passport made, I was overweight, I was, in really bad shape, so I lost a bunch of weight, I got in better shape later on that year, and I shaved the beard off. So it looks like it's somebody else's passport. The officer kept saying, you're gonna have problems with TSA, you're gonna have problems with customs with this. I said I took it to China, I took it to London, I took it to other parts of the UK, and never had an issue with it. I've had people that hold it up and look twice, kind of go back and forth with me, and then finally just say, it's you, and they stamp it and move on. But I've never been turned away because of it. I've been lucky, but I've not been turned away. But after some quick back and forth, some question and answer, have you ever done this? Have you ever violated this? Are you a known felon? Things like that. Basically got the, all right, rubber stamp of approval. I'm now a known traveler, and as of today, I can use that number anytime I travel to get TSA pre-check approval. So when I go through the security lines at the airport, I don't have to wait through the big long line. I can go through the super short TSA pre-check line, which is awesome. And when I'm coming back into the country, I don't have to fill out a customs form. I don't have to wait in the super long customs line. Just go straight to the front, use the kiosk, the global entry kiosk, give it my passport, give it my fingerprints, and I'm good to go. Good to get back into the country quickly, safely, and easily. So I'm actually really looking forward to the trip to London next month now. And I didn't even have to wait weeks and weeks afterward to get a card. They said that in a few weeks a card is going to be arriving with the number and my picture and everything on it, just an identification card. And they said do not take that card with you. So that's a good bit of information to know. Don't have to have that, just have to have the passport. But anyway, I'm already done. My appointment was at 1:30. I got out of there at 1:27 because I got there so early that the person opened the door and just said, oh, you're already here. Come on in. So we just went ahead and got it over with. 10 minutes, maybe a little more than that, and I was done. So it's now 1:40. I'm already well on my way back home at this point. So if you are a U.S. citizen and you don't have anything bad on your record and you travel a lot, this might be worth looking at for you. The TSA pre-check program is $85. The global entry program is $100. So as long as you have an enrollment center near you or you're going to be in an airport where they have it, it might be worth taking a look at if you do any sort of international travel. And if you're in one of the areas near the Canadian border, they also have a program called Nexus that I kind of wish that I would have done instead. Nexus is $50, and in addition to giving you TSA PreCheck and global entry, it also gives you the ability to cross the Canadian border with no questions, no problems. But there's only like 8 places in the entire country you can do that. There's Seattle and a few other places along the border where you can do the interviews for that. So in another 5 years, I might go that route instead. Who really knows what's going to be going on in 5 years? I may not travel at all in 5 years, or I may be traveling all the time. But either way, feeling good, really excited about this. Time to head back home. Random thought, by the way, this is the first time I've installed Pandora on a phone in a while. I didn't realize, and I probably should have, there's a Pandora Pebble app. So as soon as I installed it, it said, hey, by the way, we see that you have a Pebble. Let's go ahead and install that app for you. So it put the app on my watch. Now I can control Pebble while I don't have to actually touch the phone to skip songs or play pause, thumbs up, thumbs down. I am a big fan of that.
Soccer.
So we're home now. Duncan is home and Christina's home. She came home early because she thought that I wasn't going to make it back for my interview in time, but I did. I made it back with like 10 minutes to spare. Awesome. So I was able to get Duncan off the bus. I went out there with the hoverboard, and one of the ladies on the bus monitor or something, stuck her head out the window and said, "You know you're the coolest dad around." I was like, yeah, because I've always got toys out there. I've either got my hoverboard, a skateboard, or quadcopter or something. I'm just always out there playing, waiting for him to get off the bus. So apparently the kids on the bus like that.
Maybe a snack.
Heading out.
Let me fix your water, Duncan, and we'll be ready to go.
Goofy little booger. So, back to the matter at hand. I'm now alone for several hours, which is awesome. Means that I can hopefully get a little bit of work done. I did some more reading up. Several of you guys, quite a few of you guys, commented on this video about the need for a receiver. And actually did a little bit of Googling, a little bit of searching around, found an article called How to Build an FPV Racing Quadcopter. I am not building an FPV quadcopter, but I am building a racing quad. It's assembling a ZMR 250 Mini. This is pretty similar, and the parts that are contained in it are almost identical to what I've got, except they have a receiver. And I did a little bit of looking around on Amazon, and this is the receiver that I ended up ordering. It's the, let me just take a look, the FlySky FST6 transmitter and receiver, and shipped 1-day shipping, it'll be here tomorrow, was less than $60, and I had some Amazon gift card left over, so I figured that was worth a shot. The nearest hobby store that has anything quadcopter related that's not just like Radio Shack where they have some pre-bundled stuff, the nearest place is like half hour to 45 minutes away, so I'm not going to be there in the next few days. So I figured next day shipping from Amazon probably work out pretty well. And I realized the FlySky FST6 is probably not the best option for this, but it's an option that will get me up and going. And if I love this, if I want to start doing this a lot, I can invest in something more expensive down the road. This is a way to get me going. It was one of the highest rated things on Amazon in this category, so I thought it was worth a shot. But I think for tonight, in addition to working on the XDA video for tonight, I'm going to also try to make a quick video about this Aukey 15,000 milliamp hour quick charge battery, as well as the TronSmart quick charge adapters. Making several videos, try to get 2 or 3 done, as well as work on the quadcopter I'm building while they're gone, so that I can, get ahead. So I'm not, oh crap, I'm 17 videos behind. I want to try to catch back up, and that's just a matter of taking the time and doing it. Time to get to work. Well, it's about an hour and a half later. I've been working on the script this entire time and talking to Christina through text and talking to TK through text, as well as hitting the monster. Had my dinner and everything, and I was starting to feel sluggish again, so needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. But the script is coming along just fine. The problem is the script for this XDA video. Normally I talk about, let's say, about 18 to 20 stories in an XDA news video. Today's video is 30 stories. 30. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer than the usual ones, which means that the scripting takes longer. The filming shouldn't take that much longer, but just a lot to do. And I've still got the other videos I need to be working on for my channel, but those kind of take a back seat to this XDA one. If I can get the XDA one done, then I can take some more time later this evening and just work on the other ones for myself. We can do this. We can do this. Ooh, buddy. Way too much caffeine. So yeah, this long since gone. The XDA video has been scripted, filmed, and is ready to be edited. The video for the Aukey 15,000 milliamp hour battery has been filmed, is ready to be edited. I'm getting ready to start taking a look at these TronSmart adapters. I've been using them for a while. I'm talking really, really fast. Okay. I've been using these for quite a while, and they work very, very well for me. So I'm going to try to take those and make a video about them very quickly. Not too quickly, because I'm doing these things too quickly and I'm talking too fast. Gotta stop. But so far, things are looking good. It's a little after 7 o'clock, which means that Duncan's soccer practice just finished. Means they'll be back in a little while, but I've got enough time to hopefully go ahead and get 1 more video filmed. Maybe 2, I don't know. If on this caffeine binge I can finish several videos, that will put me... Sorry, bright lights in the background there. Looking at Google Keep. 1... Ah, that's another one I can do very quickly. Yeah, I've got probably 3 or 4 videos I can do very quickly, and then one that I need to do that's not gonna take terribly long to do, but I've been holding off because it's embargoed. Can't talk about it or anything, but it's a product I received and I'm not allowed to talk about it for a little while, but I'm very, very excited to talk about it when I can. I have way too much energy and way too much caffeine, and I'm very, very tempted to just go ahead and take the hoverboard back outside because I really want to ride it some more. Although I have a feeling I would probably ride it too fast and end up on my face or my butt. All right, it is just after 7:30. The XDA video is now rendering. It's really just that fast of a process. But I wanted to take a second and step out here. I don't have my camera out front, and there's really no way I could even capture this just because of the angles and everything. But I want to take a look around at this. Let's see if the camera will pick any of this up. Look at this sunset. It's weird and it's awesome and it's beautiful. Look at that. There's the clouds with all the orange and purple and everything, as well as the moon. Big, there it is, the moon. We sweep on around. It's sweeping over that way. Way off in the distance there. I don't know if you can see that way out there. Clouds are pink and purple. I've got a weird thing about sunsets. Then we run around behind the house and hopefully you can see even half of what I'm seeing back here. But look at this. When you head over that way, this is a large part of the reason why I love living in Kentucky. Just look at that. Now I do have camera over there capturing, so if you see a beautiful sunset here in just a second, that'll be what you see. Although I need to take it upstairs. I think I need to put it in that window, but I've got trees back here blocking, so hopefully you can see that half as well as I can see it. That's just beautiful. Like I said, I've just got a thing about sunsets and clouds and beautiful things. And Why shouldn't I? On a very, very good note, I watched the video back as I was editing it, the XDA video. While yes, I was ultra uber caffeinated while making it, I did not speak as fast as I thought I was speaking. Even now you can tell I'm speaking a little bit slower than I was. Lots of caffeine. For a while there, I've been doing a lot of caffeine, but not a lot of the energy drink type caffeine. Yeah, that just hit me really hard. But anyway, I did get the XDA video done. It's rendering right now. You can see right there, 20% rendered. But in addition to that, I did get the video on the Aukey battery done. I mentioned that earlier. And I went outside with the JGRC H6C. Haven't flown this in a while and I needed to get out there. So I went out there and flew for a little while. I still need to take a minute to make a video about these. I keep saying that. Hopefully I'll get that done here in a little while. Christina and Duncan should be home within another 5 or 10 minutes. And then, yeah, I can't really do any other video related stuff until they go to bed. Ooh, I'm very blue now. You brought me milkshakes.
Yeah, that
You're
was yours.
dangerous and horrible people. I didn't do this. It was him. It was him.
You can share with Duncan.
He is blamed. Did you kick some butt at soccer?
Yeah.
Was it your own butt?
No.
No.
Yes.
Took you a while to think about that one.
Yeah, and these are cold.
These are cold. If they were warm, I think they would just be milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zaxby's milkshakes.
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's milkshakes are one of Christina's favorites, so yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yum, yum, yum. You
It's
can't
cold.
reach it. You're too small. You need to grow 16 feet. That'd be really hard to walk
How?
if you had 16 feet.
It's like, go.
Yep. You do that anyway, though. What are you howling about? What do you possibly want? We just went out. You've had all the food. I suppose it's playtime now.
Hey,
She can't even decide.
Don't you drink?
She can't even think of what she wants. She says it's playtime.
Okay, it's playtime. You already got your rubbiness.
I'm really bad at making milkshakes.
Yes, he is.
For whatever reason, my mouth doesn't form the right suction. But at least they're having some fun. Oh, he fell down. Haha. I think she won. You have been caught. Absconding. You can't even tell which one's which now.
Yours still has a lot more in it. That's about halfway gone already.
There's a loose tooth.
It's just still, it's the same one.
Just a little bit. Do we need to punch it out?
No.
You just punch it. We'll
Duncan
get.
just needs to wiggle it
You
because
gotta
if
wiggle
if he keeps wiggling it, then it'll get looser. He just
Okay.
We tie a string to one of the quadcopters and let it pull it out.
no.
Yeah.
It's not loose enough for that. It'd pull your head.
No.
Be like, oh!
That won't come out.
You going to bed?
Uh-huh.
All right, give me a hug. Give them a hug. Oh no, Squish! Oh, he got me. Yuck.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
I'm doing stuff with them. Yes. Flying quadcopters. I don't even flying quadcopters that much anymore. I've spent nearly enough time lately riding the hoverboard outdoors. Maybe you can see that. Yeah, you guys were right. She's probably the one person that's thumbs downing these videos. It's gotta be her. I have super huge, massive, exciting amounts of success. Somehow or another, Christina got home this evening with Duncan. Her phone, 15%. I stuck it on I stuck it on one of the quick chargers that I had. It said turbocharger detected. Yes, success boy. And then from there, I was like, well, I have a bunch of quick chargers I need to test. Let me test all of them. So if you watch my main channel, over the next few days, maybe the next week or two, you're gonna be seeing a few videos, probably just 3 videos about quick charge related things where I actually get to show off quick charge working on these things. So I'm happy that that worked out. Minor interruption from later in the evening. I had a whole bunch of stuff I threw in about quick charge and the Droid Turbo and how it wouldn't charge quick charge unless it was under 20% battery. I've done some reading and I've been talking to TK about it, and I think I've been completely wrong on that one. I said it in the XDA or the video for the Aukey quick charger. I'm fairly certain it'll do quick charge from at least 50% and possibly even as much as 78% battery. I just haven't had it in hand enough to test it. So I'm gonna try to get the phone from her tomorrow and see if I can test it again at a higher percentage and see if it'll still register as a turbocharger. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled content. It is almost 11 p.m. and I just realized that I completely forgot to finish the video up, the vlog up. I got the XDA video done and uploaded. I got the Aukey video done and it's 90% uploaded. I got the JJRC H6C video done and it is rendering. Got to finish the vlog up. But anyway, this video has gone on for a very long time. Hopefully we'll have some more fun stuff to do tomorrow. My parents are going to be coming into town this weekend. I think we're going to be playing Dungeons & Dragons this weekend, so might be able to bring you guys along for a little bit of that. But I hope you guys had a great day. I had a wonderful day. I am absolutely pumped about global entry. That really just, it makes my day. And it was just a good day other than that as well. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.